And we're back with Miles Edgeworth, Ace Attorney Investigations. With me, Rob. I record. I do stuff. Right. And we're also here with Lawrence.
I Edgeworth. I have voice crack as well.
Voice complete with voice crack. That's how bad we are. Right. We have George.
Stuff.
We have Ryan. and we've got our mascot, Iffy.
Even here or not here, it's like I'm not even here.
Anyway,
Gumshoe.
finally George can speak.
I had no idea what about. Mr. Edgeworth, sir.
No, Gumshoe's about to come be okay.
I've missed you.
No, he's gonna come be okay right now.
Oh. Anyway, yeah, professional. You gotta hurry, sir. Come on.
What is it, detective?
They found Blue Magic costume in front of the main gate, sir.
What?
Isn't that what one of the kidnappers was wearing?
Bingo! That's why you've gotta come to the main gate with me, like now or something.
How about no?
Oh, but if we hurry, we still might be able to get there before Wolfboy does, sir.
Okay, fine. Alright, let's make haste to the main gate.
Gumshoe employing the anti-lupus tactics.
Also, I like how we stopped right before the to be continued.
Wow, we're so bad.
Also, as they were running. I salute you, sir. The cat also salutes.
So, which way are we going, sir? I forgot.
What, you leading the way?
We're at the gate, water, main gate. Where's the costume, Detective Gumshoe?
Just on the other side of the fountain, sir.
Can I not just see it from there?
That's
Man, look how the head, dude.
That's way too small for that away. I can see it.
Was it out here in the open all along?
No, it's discovered in the tall grass back there.
Wild Pokemon.
Yeah. We moved it here in order to examine it more thoroughly.
Then
Let's get down to it.
Why did I immediately think I was Edgeworth?
Let's get down to business.
It's probably not the
To
first
defeat
thing.
the heart.
Langs.
That too.
Right.
What do we have here?
Oh, it's another pendant. That's 2 treasures in one day. How lucky is that? And hey, this pretty baby's made of platinum silver too.
Another pendant on top of the one we found on Mr. Deacon.
Can they steal it, Edgeworth?
No.
But why not?
Is it possible that these two...
Is that gonna
That's
be
probably
fucking
it.
Lang?
That's what we Lang.
Hold it right there.
Yep.
Yeah, of course. Guitar riff says it all.
Hands off, Mr. Prosecutor. You sure know how to cross the line, don't you?
Ah!
A pendant, huh? This is a very decisive piece of evidence.
How could you tell?
How could you tell?
Look here and read off what you see.
Lauren D.
Lauren? Oh, hey, it's a name that's engraved on this.
We have you now, Miss Kidnapper.
No, you don't understand.
Oh, God, it's Lance. George.
Yeah, try to remember.
Edge.
Lolly,
God.
I can't believe you were one of my kidnappers.
Perfect. Lance! You're kidding. Miss Pops was one of the kidnappers? Yes. It was me. I held Lance hostage.
So Miss Pops is one of the kidnappers. But even knowing that, I won't call this case solved or over.
Hey guys, case closed. GG easy. Get the cars ready, boys. And I mean the special one for this young lady. Again, Mr. Prosecutor, what is it this time? She just confessed.
I suppose that Miss Pops is also the culprit in the murder case. What happened? I thought Officer Meekins was your prime suspect.
We found it.
Found what?
That officer's gun. He literally dropped it in the middle of the thick patch of grass.
And that's how shitty it is.
Your country's police is a sham. Just look at how careless they are.
Who are you calling a sham?
I'm gonna beat you up, pal.
The officer gun didn't show signs of having been fired, so it can't be the murder weapon.
So Officer Meekins has been cleared of all charges, I see. Unfortunate.
And that's when a brand new suspect comes walking onto the scene. The murder only happened because the kidnappers started fighting amongst themselves. Now I recall, it was you who said that, right, Mr. Prosecutor?
I have nothing to say to you.
Miss Pops, did you really kill Mr. Deacon? Yes, I killed him.
Well,
I can't
case
believe
is over. I was wrong. What the fuck? Thanks for the confession, loser.
Agent Lang, it's much too early to declare this case closed.
What do you mean? She just confessed to killing and kidnapping.
Yes, but you know, we've had fake confessions in the past.
We've got the culprit's own confession and some very incriminating evidence. What more could you ask for?
A sub sandwich. Give it to me, yeah.
No, go buy it yourself.
Well, I guess this case isn't over then.
That has nothing to do with the murder case.
Yeah, doesn't change my statement.
Your statement's useless.
Could someone just ask me for my testimony
Go
already?
back to the 1800s.
I don't care about your fucking memory. This is fucking
M-shaped, gray-haired loser.
You're
Does Lang look like he's just I'm fucking done with your shit.
Yeah, like every single time Lang puts his hands together, I always imagine he's going, boy.
Long Ding says, fuck you.
Yeah, well, long thing's a bitch.
Say the fucking line, you scrub.
I already did.
No, you
No,
didn't.
you didn't.
Yes, I did. I said Miss Lauren Pops while you were two bitching.
Yeah, don't do
You
that while
wanted
people
your
are talking.
Subway
We need people to
sandwich.
actually hear this, you know? So
Miss
say it again.
Bitch face.
Okay. Yes?
I want to hear it from you. Give me the sandwich. I mean, tell me your side on all that has happened today. From the kidnapping to the murder.
But why? I'm a kidnapper and the killer, and I'm terrible at making sandwiches. Isn't that enough?
No, you haven't made my sandwich yet, so it's
She's
fine if you're
threatening to
behind
cut her
everything.
hair? What the hell?
She's threatening to cut her hair, apparently. But only if that's the truth. Now then, will you tell us the truth, or are you gonna give me my sandwich? Or I guess is that something you can't, I guess. I don't know. Stop fucking licking your ice on it. I mean, lollipop ring.
I've had a change of heart. I think I'd enjoy seeing you sulk away as the losing mutt. Alright, you heard me. Let's hear all about the evil deeds you committed today.
Fucking beautiful.
Why don't you do that? Lang, give me the sandwich.
The one who came up with the kidnapping plan was the butler, Mr. Deacon. We knew that we could get rich by holding Lance hostage. Mr. Amano would pay anything to get his son back, after all. Everything was going according to plan, but as soon as we got the money, Mr. Deacon turned on me and tried to kill me.
Well, we have some quote-unquote evidence against that.
There. Are you satisfied? She just confessed to her crimes a second time.
A second time!
At least you have the guts to admit what you've done. I can at least respect that much.
Miss Pops, is that what you really said? Really the truth?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's the truth. It certainly isn't the whole truth. Because there's something that seemed a bit too improbable in her confession. And until I get my sandwich, I'm not giving up. Anyways, she is the killer's daughter, so is it possible that his own father would not kill her?
Got the
That's what we're supposed to say, I think.
I don't think so.
No, as in, I think that's what
I
we have to
mean,
do.
unless she didn't know.
The
But
testimony is incorrect. Why would Cullen Deveray turn on his own daughter?
Basically.
exactly.
Why do you think he did?
I have no idea, but maybe he had planned on doing so from the very beginning. Miss Pops.
Right, Mr. Deacon planned to kill Miss Potts from the very beginning? Was that ever really likely to happen? What should I do? Should I raise an objection? Yes.
We object, boys.
I'm sorry, but I don't think what you just claimed is all that likely.
You know, like how most gamers just go, we take those? Nah, Phoenix Wright is all about going, no, we don't take those.
We don't take those here.
Huh?
I don't think Mr. Deacon would have ever been capable of killing you.
But why? We were total strangers. It's not uncommon for people to kill each other over money.
Miss Potts, you really are clueless, aren't you?
What do you mean?
You never knew what your role in the kidnapping was, nor do you know who you really are. But I do, and I can show you with this piece of evidence. This proves that Mr. Deacon would have not been able to kill you.
Bring himself to kill Miss Pops.
Yeah, but he's talking to her. It kind of feels weird that you're going to change your sentence talking to them.
Why are you showing this to me?
So what about the pendant?
This pair of rings also belongs to this piece of evidence and shows who you really are. These two pendants resemble each other, would you agree?
Hey, you're right. They're the same color and they're even made of the same material.
I believe that these two pendants are actually one.
Uh-huh.
Just as your bitch slaps.
By herself, apparently.
Hell.
Yep.
Shall we give it a try?
Wow, it's totally Pegasus. But why? Why does my pendant match up with Mr. Deacon's?
You boy? You're a smart lady. I'm sure you can imagine why that might be.
I'm pretty dumb, sir.
Well, I wasn't gonna say it.
No, that can't be.
And considering we had one dumb bimbo in the last case, I was hoping we'd have another.
So the two make a set. It's just another trinket. It's not as though this changes anything.
You lack imagination, Agent Lang. Very well, I'll show you with this evidence. This is the piece of evidence that gives meaning to the Pegasus pendant.
I believe it's Colin Devereaux's
Colin Devereaux's
dossier.
dossier. Oliver Deacon was just an alias for this man.
Alias.
Alias, I don't fucking...
Elias.
His real name was Colin Devereaux, the name that is etched on the horse pendant.
What? An alias?
I suppose he had to hide the fact that he was a felon somehow in order to live. And it makes sense given what it was written in Mr. Devereaux's dossier.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, if you say your name is the same as as a fucking, like, convicted felon, that's an easy way to get arrested again.
Hey guys, I am mad murderer. What I really wanted to point out was this. Well, we know where the flat is.
Do we?
Oh.
It's...
Sold Auto. I was gonna say, dude, you really don't know? No? Mr. Devereaux had one daughter.
One?
Or so he says. And her name is Lauren Pops.
That's a lie. That person was not my father.
He couldn't come out and tell you he was his father because he was in hiding. However, I believe he was trying to secretly watch over you. Stop crying! Do you still believe that a man like that could kill the daughter he was separated from? Or even after a man could allow his own daughter to get involved in a kidnapping plot? And what is so funny, Agent Lang? And where's my sandwich?
You're good at making things up in your head and deciding it's the truth, aren't you?
What are you trying to say?
Your thinking is much too innocent. After all, I thought of another possibility.
Is that so? Well, let's hear it.
I have to deal with Lang being a bitch once again.
Well,
I'll grant you that the two of them are father and daughter.
Ellen.
But isn't it possible that they both knew that fact? It was no coincidence that the reunited pair became involved in the House of Amano. And the two of them made good use of their meetings to plan this little kidnapping. Wouldn't you say my scenario is perfectly probable as well?
It's true. So this is his version of how things might have been. It's shit.
Ryan?
You don't have any proof either one didn't know of their true relationship, right?
You mean they knowingly committed the kidnapping as father and daughter?
That's right. It's one really rotten family.
Is that really what happened? I'd better take a long, hard look at the evidence. So, I think it's like... It's possible they both knew that fact, but Lauren didn't know the fact.
The two of them made good use of their meetings to plan this little kidnapping.
There's three... Yeah, and I'm now going to prove there's three people, I think. Can we show those
Stolen
three
costume.
people already?
There we go. The killer stole 3 costumes.
Good question. This kidnapping wasn't planned by just 2 people alone.
And what kind of proof do you have on that?
Quite simply, there were 3 kidnappers. I'm about to teach you number 3.
3?
Can you count that high, Lang? Can you?
Well, yeah, I mean, most people can count in like the tens of thousands. It's not that hard.
Fair enough. 4 costumes were stolen from the Wild West area's back room. We found one of them in the kidnapper's hideout. But as for the other 3, we can assume they were being worn by 3 different people. We also found a set of 3 cups and 3 folding chairs that were used in the hideout. It all clearly points to a 3-man group. And I believe the third person is the real mastermind behind the kidnapping.
That's when Lang just goes, "Oh, sorry, the boys sat down for a coffee after they broke down the door. My bad."
They sat down for a chin wag and a biscuit.
Who is this mastermind?
I present you the brains of the kidnapping. Bitch face. He's 21.
Oh.
Same.
Lance Amano?
Yes, the abduction was in fact schemed up by Lance himself. Recall what he said when he appeared before us.
Did you see the faces of your kidnappers?
No, I didn't see the faces. One was a woman.
However, there were 3 kidnappers, which is in direct contradiction to what he said.
Wait, when did I get here?
He was always here.
Didn't notice him.
You said a line for him.
It's true.
Wow, I can't remember what happened like 5 minutes ago.
He's acting
But I only. I know I only saw 2 people.
This guy was being held hostage. It's possible he could see all 3 of them.
Ah, yes, about when you were being held. I have my doubts about when that's happened as well. Lance, would you mind telling us what happened while you were being held captive?
I really don't remember much, anymore. Honest. But if I don't tell you at least something, you won't believe me at all, will you?
You have such a punchable face in that punchable
Now he's got a
face.
punchable voice.
Now you're about to go to punchable jail, boy.
Lang's like, I'm about to beat you fuck up. You ain't gonna be the killer. I'm gonna beat the shit back up.
I was kidnapped yesterday morning. They had me shut in that room, blindfolded the entire time.
Oh, boo fucking who.
But the kidnappers suddenly disappeared around the time I heard rain falling outside. My hands were cuffed, but it was a stroke of luck that they left me alone. I made my escape and ran away from the room as fast as I could.
I fucking hate his voice.
I love it.
Right now.
It's beautiful.
It's a great voice, George, but I fucking hate it. It's so punchable.
Good.
Through the underground passageway, I presume.
Are you okay?
No. I'm never okay. Sorry, I didn't want to recall the horrible ordeal, but
I'm sorry, Lang, but even you can admit this guy's a little pussy bitch.
now you believe me, right?
No, not quite yet.
How could you not? Daddy would believe me. Why do you not look at me with why do you look at me with icy daggers in your eyes?
Well, Daddy's not here, sonny boy.
Because he's a prosecutor, and that's because they all look like that. Like, seriously, do you look at this dude? Why the fuck does his hair make the letter M?
Why does your hair look like a fucking wild ass mess of a hairdo? I don't know what I was doing.
I don't know what you were just trying to say, but all
He's trying
I
to
could
take
say
the
was
piss,
weak
but the thing is
pussy-ass
that
shit.
like saying that it looked like a wolf is not really a burn.
That's the problem here. Your hair looks shit. I'll have you know, Agent Lang, a prosecutor's eyes are for studying the truth. And should it be interpreted as to be cruel at times, then so be it.
Fuck him.
And where's my sandwich?
You don't get a sandwich.
I'm getting a sandwich, and otherwise I'm not going to give up. There's a sticking point.
You know you're not even getting paid for this, right, edgy boy?
Yeah, he is. He was part of this operation. What the fuck?
No,
True.
I refuse to pay him.
You're not the one paying him. It's the fucking.
Let's see
No,
what he
my
offers.
crime scene, my paycheck.
You're still buying me a sandwich.
He's working with the precinct. Mine's a
Fuck him.
testimony. Kidnapped yesterday morning. Had me shut in that room blindfolded the entire. This is not good information. Kidnapper suddenly disappeared around the time I heard rain falling
Oh, wait,
outside.
how was if he was blindfolded the entire time, how does he know there was two? Press.
My hands were cuffed, but it was a stroke of luck that they left me alone. They had made my escape and ran away from the
You press the
door.
second thing.
I mean, I can.
And if he was like, if he was blindfolded the entire time, how do you know there was two kidnappers? By that room, you mean the room in the kidnapper's hideout, correct?
Yes, but I was blindfolded the whole time, so I didn't know that until I made my escape.
Then you were in the same room as your kidnappers.
They spoke in hushed tones, but I could catch bits of their conversation.
That explains how he knew there was two.
It was definitely two people, and one of them was definitely a woman. I was so scared. I could tell that they were nearby, so I didn't dare make a move.
But the kidnapper suddenly changed his luck, so he was... So how did he escape? How did you manage to escape?
I wanted to just get out of there, but the door leading outside was locked.
I smell an inkling of bullshit.
Which is why I had to use the underground passageway to make my escape.
I remember our escape being equally as hard. This is an invaluable piece of testimony. I mustn't let it go unexamined.
The door leading outside was locked tight. Something
And then the key was still
smells
in there.
like fucking bullshit!
You said that the door leading out was locked, but was it really? Also, Jesus Christ.
The fucking cuffs left his hands and he put them
And
back
then
on.
he reapplied them.
We're talking about that room behind the salon front, right?
Also, he's making like the Excalibur face.
Look, I heard it took quite a few men to get that thing open, right? Shinya?
Sheena.
Yes, that's correct.
Shina?
Sheena.
Then take a look at this.
What's that, sword? It's not exceptionally reliable. What if it's broken like that?
Allow me to start from the end. My conclusion is that the door was never locked. It was simply held shut by that sword, which was used to jam the handle. Lance, even though your hands were cuffed together, you could still use them.
Also, when you cuff someone and you're trying to kidnap somebody, don't fucking put the cuffs on the front of them. They can mess with their face and like interact with stuff. You put it behind their body.
Exactly.
Fuck, dude.
If that's the case, then why did you not simply just remove the sword and escape?
What? Why didn't I? I was disorientated. Yes, that's it. I didn't notice it.
You didn't notice a giant fucking sword going through her head.
You notice the chat hole in the floor. As if I should accept such a bold-faced lie. You locked yourself in that room because you had to make yourself look like the victim. But you did not, in fact, possess the key to the door. That is why you used the prop sword to improvise and create a prison of your very own.
You've been making this guy out to be one of the kidnappers for some time now. Or have you forgotten something very important along the way?
And what would that be?
A motive. What else?
Yeah, a motive.
Do you honestly think that an upright, pure boy like him
Now, Lanx.
would
Just say
hatch
that
up a
again.
complete pointless scheme such as kidnapping himself?
You might want to slow down there, Lang.
Now, Lang, you really think this
Lang, I liked you until you got to this point. Now you're about to be like, boys, you're not gonna believe this.
Lang, do you really think this boy is pure and innocent?
I just want to
I
say,
do.
so far, I'm like 60% of my theory is being proven right now.
Can I just say?
Alright. What?
I'm sorry, Ryan, but this man is not pure. You even not knowing this fact that I have in my hand, he is not pure. Look at this fucking
His
ass
ears.
teenager.
Yeah, this man puts the milk in first.
To put it simply, Nan has a very urgent need for the moolah. It's
No,
hard
George,
to-
he puts the milk and cereal first, without a bowl.
Oh no.
It is in fact a collection slip. It appears our upstanding boy has accumulated quite a debt.
Like, imagine you're talking to someone, right? And you say, "Oh, well, I put the milk in first," and then he goes, "Oh, okay, that's okay. I mean, I respect that." And then the guy goes, "And then I get the bowl," and then they just turn around.
Jesus Christ.
Isn't that right, Lance?
Looks like it's hard being the son of a rich man, too. It must be rough when you have to resort to stealing from your old man, huh?
Alright, I give up. I abducted myself.
Lance!
It slapped. Oh Christ, not this, he's getting edgy again.
It's over, Lolly. In this life, we were really... Shut up, Lawrence.
We really are. Shut up, Lawrence. We really are bound by our feet.
We really are bound by our feet, after all. All I wanted was to go with you to a new town, somewhere where no one would know us. I wanted us to be well off with that $1 million. But now, dream is over.
Oh, Lance!
That was so pathetic.
Oh, let me start that again then.
No, don't.
Yes, I had planned to run away from this world with my lolly.
Oh,
No. Oliver even helped us with the plan, but then he had to go and stab us in the back. Huh.
he turned on you. I see why.
Maybe he didn't want to split the ransom money. That would be my guess.
Looks like it's time again.
It happened almost right after you made the drop-off. When we were alone, he attacked me all of a sudden. After a brief... I read Struggy.
Struggy. That's a lie now.
After a brief struggle, I was able to contain him and keep him under control.
That's a struggy.
We left him inside that room as Lolly and I made our escape. We wore different costumes and split up. Lolly left first in the blue badger costume.
I mean, the person Officer Meekin saw was Miss Potts.
But right then, the old man had to wake up. I was careless, and he tackled me pretty hard from behind. Then, Oliver put on a bad badger costume, took the suitcase to the $1 million and ran. I contacted Lolly right away and warned her that he had a gun. They had no idea that they were related. So I thought that it could only end badly.
I still don't believe it. That person was not my father. Because if he was, I just killed my own father.
That's the gist of the situation.
Molly, then it really was you?
We'll see you guys next time on Miles Edgeworth.
What is happening?
Miles is a pussy bitch.
See you around.